I can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I won't fortune for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. I thought I was global, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
All right. Let us know what we got in the Chicago way today.
Man, y'all know who it is. Your boy Achoices, man.
What's up, Choice?
In the fucking building. Chicago way, what's the deal, gang?
Nothing much. Let us know who we got with you.
Shit,
All right, boy, Claudia Low in, do it, gang. Sunnyside.
All right, what's up? So we got 2 duets in the building.
You know that. Big duets.
For sure. Yeah. And
I'm superstar though, you feel me? SCG, you feel me? None against the dudes.
Psycho City.
I'm Psycho City, 22nd, 2280 SCG. That's me.
Okay.
But I fuck with the dudes though, you feel me?
All right, bet. Yeah, we also go get into that in a second. But this one, I ain't gonna lie. First off, there's a million reasons why I know Off Rip gonna love this interview. Like, first off, this is my boy right here. And on top of that, I'm like this cuz, right? Just make sure I'm get that career.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, yeah, this cuz, but I met him one time. He already a super dope guy, and I'm more than happy to have him here too. But folks is probably the only nigga that's gonna have me on camera with him. Like, probably the first, cause I was thinking about doing it anyway. But you the first nigga that got me doing this shit, so this shit gonna be raw off rip. I already see it.
No,
I didn't even think this shit was gonna happen, but it did.
Yeah, for sure that though.
Yeah.
Beautiful feeling, you know?
Yeah, beautiful feeling. And on top of that, like, we are at 2020 Studios, and this is a beautiful site. This is my first time here. I just love it.
Yeah, this home for me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Best engineer in the world right here, man. Spaceman. Y'all want a book? Y'all looking for a real studio to come to? 2020.
Shout out my boy Spaceman. Yeah, have y'all in space. But how everybody feeling though?
Man, I'm feeling good for real though. Blessed, you know what I'm saying? Life come with a lot of things though, you know what I'm saying? But can't complain, just gotta take the punches and shit, keep rolling, you know?
Shit, I'm always complaining. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired. When I'm tired of this shit, I'm just gonna say it. I'm tired of this shit. But taking the punches, yeah, definitely. You gotta know how to punch back.
I think life wouldn't be life if it didn't punch you and shit and beat you up, you know what I'm saying?
That's a nice perspective. But sometimes, like, it's okay to have a timeout. Like, not every day you gotta step in the ring, you know?
Yeah, for sure that.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, big boy? How you coming?
Shit, man, I'm chilling, you know. Chasing that paper, that's it.
Hey, you and me both.
I don't be on shit. Trying to get some money, man. Take care of my people.
Hey, yeah, you and me both. I promise you. If anything, I'm trying to get like you here.
Nah, we trying to get like you.
Hey, I ain't shit. I ain't shit. Y'all the ones that's lit right now.
Nah,
Y'all convinced me to be up here because y'all the shit.
Nah,
After all, we is talking to superstars, right?
You know that, man. Superstars. We in the building, man.
Yeah, for sure. But all right, though, let's get it all cracking. Y'all could have been on DJU, 16 Shot 'em, Corbin Media Cartel, Truth Teller, Drea O, Witty Apparatus, anywhere else is doing interviews. But today y'all fucking with me, and I appreciate y'all for that. And I ain't gonna lie, like, I've been trying to work with a lot of people this year, but the thing is, since you my boy and everything, this shit has been overdue. But I'm glad we're gonna end this year all strong with you. 2024, walking in 2025, and I'm finishing it off with Achoices.
You know that, man. For sure that. Shout out the Wave again, man. For real.
Yeah, for shit show.
Bro.
All right. Now, this is something that's pretty much common, but not often spoken on from numerous of people when you ask them about their origins, because we're taking it from the top here. Like, everybody always want to talk about where they from, but if we're being honest here, you're from 2 different places, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, for sure that. Low
Right,
end, 22nd and State Street, born and raised, Icky Projects, man, Psycho City.
Mhm.
Second home, Urban Gresham, Fuck City, 80, FCOD, 80 Justine.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me?
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think there's ever a time we could ever name anybody else from Chicago who's from 22nd and State. And I done seen it a couple times. Like, it don't look like a project building, but you can tell that it is. But anyways, that's like a very rare. So you're like the only person, to my knowledge, that I know that's from over there. But unless you could tell me something else. Is anyone else from over there?
As far as like in the production world, music world type shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard like Chocolate, you know what I'm saying? She sings, she from down there.
Chocolate.
Shit. Cuz from down there.
Oh, y'all both from over there?
Yeah. Born and raised.
All right, bet.
Yeah, I be from
Born
down
and
there.
raised for sure.
Who
You know,
else?
that's really what
Wooski.
really what Sunnyside 757 is.
Yeah, 757 Wooski from the Ickies. But you know, it's different parts, like 22nd, like that's the whole project is the Ickies, but 22nd Psycho City, then you got 23rd, that's World, then you got 24th, that's Hollywood. You feel me?
All right, bet.
So, but it's all the, you know, one project though. You feel me? But it still was like different branches. You know how that shit goes. Same way how it is on the blocks. This block is that. These 3 blocks is that. Then you go down some. Those blocks is that. Same shit it was in the projects for real.
Shit show. Yeah, and this is the Lil Wayne we talking about, right?
Yeah, the Ickies, yeah, for sure.
All right.
This like you know, they took them buildings down shit. That's the real reason that drill came about. Like, but a lot of people probably don't look at it like that though. But without them buildings being fallen and torn down, it wouldn't have been no thing called drill. You feel me?
All right.
And if it would have been home base right there on the low end. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot people don't talk about either. Like when the projects left, a lot of people spread it out. Like, you know, like let me just say, like you know, Duck now was from the Wells.
That is
stuff
true.
like that. You feel me? Like FBG Duck. Like they was from the Wells. When they buildings left, they went, you know, 63rd and shit like that.
Okay,
Like,
now I see what y'all saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of drill originators or anyone who's involved in drill, it started off in the low end, but then when builds got knocked out, they had to move somewhere else.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
They turned them blocks up. Like, you know, it was like real life hitters from them projects. You feel me? Not saying there weren't no hitters from the blocks, but it's like you had real hitters from the low end. So when they tore all that shit down, they landed on the blocks. And shit, them niggas that was hitters from the low end turned them niggas on them blocks like to the max.
Yeah,
You
that's
feel
why a
me?
lot of people where I'm from, like, you will catch a lot of us in Parkway. You know what I'm saying? And O Block, shit like that.
Bro.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say this is a if you know you know. Like this, like something you really gotta know and do your homework to say it. So, would you say like the low end played a big part in what drill is today?
Yeah, for sure that. Without the low end, it wouldn't be that, you know. But some people might say different. But like, if you know your history and you was walking them grounds, you know what it was. You know what it is.
A lot of us,
you feel me?
like a lot of motherfuckers who in that area came from the low end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a lot
facts.
of us came from the low end, around 63rd and all that shit. Like a lot of us came from the low end.
No, for sure that.
Yeah, and I'm glad y'all said that because it's like I interviewed a couple people from the low end, but they ain't never like y'all know history and everything, and I'm pretty sure y'all was around it too and everything, but they ain't never said what y'all just said. So
Right, they ain't break it down. You feel me?
yeah,
Yeah, for
Because a
sure.
lot of people, they don't know.
Yeah,
That's
they
why.
don't know for sure that.
They really don't
hence
know.
what I was saying earlier. This is low key a if you know situation, but this ain't no situation where it's like a if you know, because like this is real history that anyone can
This
tell you.
real history, man.
No, for sure that though.
Literally real history. You got a motherfucker right here, like me personally, like who was when this shit started. You get what I'm saying? Like really from the beginning to now. Like I damn near deserve a motherfucking star on the floor. You get what I'm saying? Like that's how deep this shit is.
So
Real
shout out
shit, though.
Corbin when I say I'm a Chicago win till Chicago end, and I'm gonna blow like the Chicago win.
Oh,
Hell,
bro.
brother.
For real, fact.
Yeah. But yeah, a side note in regards to the low end and everything, just because for some reason this became a debate last year and it's going and I don't mind this shit just lasted forever. Where does the low end start and end at?
Shit, the low end started like 21st in state. And shit, I say it end like 55th in state. Really, for project niggas and shit, like we'll look at it like 53rd to cut off the whole, you feel me? But technically, I give it like 21st to 55th. You feel me? Right or wrong, blood? What you think?
To me personally, like now, see you will say 53rd when the buildings was up.
Right, for sure.
But now since the building's gone, you know, it really stopped at 51st, you know, because you got the
Yeah,
wine,
yeah,
you know,
facts.
all that shit.
Bro, facts. Yeah, them facts too, though.
It stopped at 51st.
But I still look at
Basically, only cause of the YMs and shit. That's the only reason why.
that. Right, for sure. But you know, shit, the way I look at it, like 55th on the cutoff side, though.
All right, bet. Yeah. Yeah, majority of people say 22nd to 51st, but it's always good to like hear different opinions on
They
it.
say 20 what?
22nd to 51st.
Yeah, that's accurate.
But they gotta add 21st too though, because like
It's
H-Town
the
and
same
here,
shit.
yeah,
It's
same
same
shit
shit,
though.
same shit.
But a lot of
21st,
people probably don't even know the history of H-Town. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
they
Like
don't.
that was a real project. It's
They
diverse
know
now
that.
though. Like
She want to talk about it?
yeah, it's diverse now. Like
Yeah,
Chinese.
he call it Ace Town.
Yeah, he call it H-Town, but it's the Hillier homes. You feel me? That bitch the
Mhm.
real projects though. Like right now it's diverse. Like you got Chinese, whites, and blacks that live through that bitch right now though. You know what I'm saying? They refurbished the buildings, got it looking better. But before that shit though, that bitch the real projects. Like niggas real life getting
Real
tossed off the
treacherous.
porch, like hung off the porch, dropped off the porch back in them days. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
All that type of shit was going on for real though. So I couldn't count out 21st for sure though.
Oh.
Bro.
Yeah, and see, as someone who's from the South Side of Chicago as well, I understand like what it's like growing up and everything. But I was never one like for like growing up in project buildings and everything.
Where the hell did you grow up at?
So I saw. I was in Inglewood area though, so 71st and Princeton type shit.
Oh, back that way, bro.
Yeah, but I mean I've been all over South Side, like as far as like being outside and kicking and shit. But I ain't never like get a chance like really be in project buildings like that growing up. So I really know what it's like. So break down like not just for me, but what's like growing up in project buildings, like real project buildings.
Man, that shit was like, I mean, for a project for motherfucker who's born and raised there, it was fun. You feel we had a real childhood. You know what I'm saying? Like. We was walking downtown, walking to the beach and shit, riding our bikes downtown and shit like that, like outside flipping on mattresses and shit. You know what I'm saying? We had a real childhood, but it was like as a kid growing up that we did see a lot of stuff at a young age, like crime, murders, you know what I'm saying? Hearing gunshots, shootouts, seeing you smelling coke when you come outside in the hallways, you feel me? Shit like that, pissy hallways, pissy elevators. You'll be walking down the stairs and you'll be running down the stairs and then your motherfucking hand will slip off some spit. Like, imagine walking down the stairs and all you feel is,
Nah, for real.
and you like, damn, and you gotta wipe it off on your pants because you ain't got no napkin and shit. Or like, that shit was crazy though. Like, you get on the elevator and shit. Imagine getting on the elevator and the motherfucker hold the door and you can't get off. You stuck on that bitch. They know you got on, so they know you finna get off on the 5th floor. They run up the stairs to the 5th floor. And you think you finna get off, they holding the door. And you like 9 years old, 8 years old, you scared now. You can't do shit but cry, scream for your mama, you feel me?
What they holding the door for?
Man, shit was real treacherous for real though, I ain't gonna lie. Or motherfuckers get on the elevator with you and just get to jumping up and down on that bitch. You think the elevator finna break the ropes and shit, you on that bitch screaming for your life. It was shit like that.
I seen my first murder at I was 9 years old.
I lost my first homie, I was 8, 9, 1, bro. Never forget.
See, it sound like at 9 y'all had to really see what reality was like how real life can get at a young age.
Right.
But it was normal to us though. You feel me? I realized that it was though. Like they could build them bitches back right now, and I'll go back home. But like I realized that it wasn't normal. You know what I'm saying? When the motherfucker moved out the projects, you know what I'm saying? Coming out to the blocks, it was like being in the suburbs and shit. It was so quiet that motherfucker wasn't used to that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you went to the burbs too?
Nah, but I'm saying like moving from the projects to the blocks. They just say like when the projects was up and you moved from the low end projects to like Inglewood or some shit like that from motherfucker that's from the projects, that shit felt like you just moved into the burbs. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I realized at that point in my life, like, damn, that project life wasn't no normal way of living. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't normal for real though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I remember waking up, boy, motherfucker finna go to school and shit. We think we finna walk out for school. Shit, somebody done put a lock on our gate. We can't even get out the crib. You feel me? Motherfucker had to come cut the lock off just to go to school. We don't know who did this shit. You feel me? It just be like a lot of unnormal shit going on that a motherfucker thought was normal until nigga moved up out that bitch and realized, and you started looking back like, nah, that wasn't no normal shit. Bro.
Okay, so it was normal to you at the time until you moved out.
Yeah, it was normal. Yeah, it was normal at the time until we moved out for sure.
All right, makes sense. Yeah, I feel like that's a common thing too, because it's like you would be surprised about all the fucked up shit that happened that we as Chicagoans think is normal until we leave.
Nah, for sure that.
Yeah, not even just the hood, like the city too. Like you ever been outside the city? Either one of y'all been outside the city by chance?
Yeah. A lot of times for real though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you understand the feeling of realizing what life was, that it was more to life than Chicago once you stepped out.
Yeah, for sure that.
Yeah.
Way more.
Yeah, for sure that though. I ain't gonna lie to you. And we was getting so much. It was so much money down there, bro. Like you was just going to building with a big ass bundle of work and shit. They coming in and you just selling your shit easily. Like you feel me? You ain't really got.
I was selling my bad. I was
No,
selling dope and shit at like 11 years old.
Nah, for
At 11?
Real dope and crack and shit.
Getting that shit off. I'm talking about like real big bankrolls. Like nigga ain't seen no money like that, like off the street since. You know what I'm saying? See, on blocks, you gotta real life get out there. Yo, smell this, you know what I'm saying? Take my number. Woo.
You ain't had to.
Oh, but in project builds, like
you
they can just go to your door and get that shit.
Not even to your door, just come in the building. We on the stairs on the mound, or we just standing in the building in the lobby. And all the hypes and whoever want what.
It's big ass
coming in.
rushes, like lines from the 4th floor to the 1st floor.
Like real life, like the easiest money you can make in your life. You know what I'm saying? It was so easy to get money in the projects compared to how it is now on the blocks and shit.
I'm in grammar school walking in there with shit like this. Security guards taking me in the principal offices, calling my mama, asking why I got so much money on me and shit. Literally.
Nah, for real though.
Like a kid.
That shit was like.
That sound like some very nosy principal and security guards. like
I'm in grammar school.
It's illegal to have money in grammar school.
I'm in grammar school. This much money though, you ain't shit but 10. You ain't shit but 12 years old.
As a matter of fact, why would you bring that much money anyway? I'm just not thinking about, like, it's okay to have money.
I'm showing off for the bitches.
Oh,
for the little hoes.
They didn't even know what you was gonna spend with the money. Like, what was you gonna do besides get them ice cream?
A candy store.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to be buying baseball cards and shit, Pokemon cards and all that type of shit. Oh, bro. We spending that shit on dumb shit, walking to Burger King, buying big ass double whoppers.
Buying stupid shit.
Just buying shit. Motherfucker used to go to the movies on 8th and Wabash and shit. Buying big ass popcorns, all type of shit, like games. You know, we was, like me, I was a real game booty when I was a younger one. When I had my first kid, that shit went out the window. I ain't played a game since then, to this day. That shit got real. It was like, oh, no, I ain't playing no games. But yeah, motherfuckers used to spend their money on games. Shit, you know, when you growing up in the projects, you want to be fly too when you young. Cause shit, big folk know who you looking up to. These niggas fresh. You feel they got on the latest Pellies, Averets jackets and all that shit, Coogis. Shit, nigga wanted to be just like that. So nigga made his way to stay fresh, but nigga had to do that shit behind his parents' back. Like go shopping and shit, sneak in the crib with the bag. You be fresh as hell outside all day. You get on that elevator, walk up them stairs, you changing your clothes, putting back on the shit that your mom and them sent you out to school in, you feel me?
Right.
And then when you leave out, you doing the same shit, putting that shit on outside. Like, yeah, that shit was something different, though. I ain't gonna lie. I miss that shit, though. Shit taught me a lot, for real.
You missed that shit?
Hell yeah.
Or like you miss like around living around that time, or just doing what was being done at that time too?
Shit, I could really say both. I go, like, it might sound crazy, but like I'll go back to that shit if that shit was to come back, cause that's home. Imagine like whatever block you from, right?
Right.
And you pull up one day and that bitch gone. Every house, every building. Could you imagine that feeling of that? Like that's like
that'd be like I hear you on that shit.
You feel
I'd
me?
be like, damn,
and that's
what the
it,
fuck?
That's what it feel like for project niggas. You know what I'm saying? We ride past 22nd and State or even the Robert Taylors. Like my whole family was from 22nd all the way down to 53rd to the whole nigga to the Otta B. Wells, all that shit. We had family everywhere, even out west in the out west projects. You feel me? But just imagine you pulling up to your hood in a house that you was born and raised in. It's no longer there. Right. But that's everyday pain. You dreaming about that shit damn near 3-4 times a month the rest of your life. You waking up thinking it's real and you wake up, it was just a dream. You be mad as hell, but it felt good when you wake up like, damn, I thought I was back at the crib, you feel me?
Yeah.
That shit was what it was though, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Check it out. I always hearing stories about the Calumet buildings and everything, and like how it was always real money makers in there till the projects got knocked down. Would you say living in the project buildings that you were from, it felt like those times?
Yeah, that was the same shit.
The exact same shit?
Yeah. See, the Calumet building was just one big ass building. The Ickies, we had like 13 buildings. The Robert Taylors, they probably had 50 buildings from 39th all the way to 53rd.
Damn.
Ickies, we had 22nd or 24th, but on each block, we had, you could say, 3 to 4 buildings. But some of the buildings, like on the lanes, they was connected. So you had like 2240, 2250, but they was compound buildings. They was connected. You feel me?
Right.
So it was the same exact shit though, but it was more buildings. But the Calumet building was just one big building with 16 floors. You feel me? But the Ickies, we went up like 7 floors. Some buildings had 9 floors, but it was more than one building. So it was like the same shit for real. Wasn't no different.
Type shit.
It's real shit.
I ain't on that part.